Since independence in 1960, Nigeria has had over 90% of her population being without health insurance coverage. Although the health system has been evolving through the years, the aim to address public health challenges is still in a deplorable state. The standard of healthcare in Nigeria remains poor, and Lagos is no exception. Public healthcare facilities in Lagos are underfunded, understaffed, and under-equipped, while private healthcare, which is not affordable for the middling and underprivileged Nigerian, offers an average standard of care even at its best. On the 14th of March, PISTIS Foundation announced that they would be sponsoring a week-long surgical and medical outreach in partnership with ProHealth International to cater to the economically challenged within the Lekki-Ekpe environs. Ubomi, which means life in the South African language Xhosa, was the first of its kind. Over 150 volunteers and medical healthcare professionals catered to a number of different conditions and ailments over the course of the 5-day outreach, completely free of charge.
This is day one of the Ubomi medical and surgical outreach. So far so good. We have attended to close to 800 people, and we're hopeful that before the end of the week we should have attended to close to about 4,000 people. We've had different sorts of cases being attended to, from women who are in labor to people who actually require surgery. We've also had different types of people coming, from the less privileged to the very enlightened. And healthcare in Nigeria obviously is challenging, and we trust that through this outreach the lives of people will be heavily transformed.
One of the startling statistics is the number of people requiring intervention against neglected health challenges such as hypertension, vision loss, asthma, diabetes, hepatitis B, lower respiratory infections, diarrheal diseases, malnutrition, cancer, meningitis, stroke, tuberculosis, and even depression.
What can you say?
See your hand, they do like this.
No, I mean...
This one now too. Right. Let us. One.
According to the National Blindness and Visual Impairment Data Analysis and Report Writing, which was conducted in Nigeria between 2005 and 2007, it is estimated that 1.13 million individuals aged 40 years are currently blind, and an additional estimated 2.7 million have moderate visual impairment. There has been no earlier national estimate of the prevalence and the causes of blindness and visual impairment. As a result, this valid data cries out for priority setting by the government to provide eye care planning, advocacy, and impact.
We've been talking to them here at the Health Promotion Unit about, improving their health, lifestyle changes they can make. We've had some newly diagnosed patients with HIV and hepatitis, and tried to connect them with care in secondary facilities, and just trying to help them understand what their conditions are and how they can adjust their lifestyle in order to live better. This has been a phenomenal mission and initiative to be part of, and I hope to be part of more to come.
When we were coming, we didn't think we would see anybody who couldn't afford, or somebody who needed services desperately. But we have seen quite a number of such people, and we have been able to impact them, and that gives us a lot of joy. There's also the planning aspect. The planning has been exceptionally good. It's been precise. Everything is working.
Fibroids are tumors mostly found in the female reproductive system, although not all are diagnosed. It is presumed that women approaching their menopausal age are at a great risk of fibroids due to high levels and long exposure of estrogen. Ultrasound scans are regarded as the commonly available method of diagnosing and growth monitoring of uterine fibroids. 9 months pregnant, or so we thought, it seemed like Jumoke was on the verge of delivery. It turns out that she actually had a uterine leiomyoma for over 5 years. Her husband first noticed and thought she was pregnant. Due to lack of funds for tests and antenatal, more than 9 months after, the baby still hadn't come. People called her all sorts of disparaging names, believing her to be cursed. Later abandoned by her husband and the community, she had to seek medical attention. She heard about the Ubomi medical outreach from someone in her church and quickly sought help. Her procedure was done on the 4th day of the outreach with a growth that weighed 16 kg unearthed from her womb.
It's been a really heartwarming and fulfilling experience. We've gotten so many great feedback from people who have been here. We've crossed the 2,000 mark in the number of people that we have attended to. In fact, we are edging 2,500 right now. We set out to do 4,000, so we know that we're going to hit that target possibly before Friday or by Friday. But the important thing is not even the number, but the quality of care that people are getting. We're getting great quality of care. We have some of the best surgical hands right here in this premise, and they're doing a great work. We've crossed the 200 mark in the number of surgeries that has been carried out, and many more people are still on the line. They're working into the night today to be able to take care of some very important surgical operations. People are calling from outside of Lagos, from Akwa Ibom, from Warri, from different places, from the east. With God on our side, every need shall be met, and it's all free of charge.
After 5 long days of hard work, the Ubomi team had successfully attended to over 3,500 beneficiaries. A total of 895 dental procedures took place, 112 eye surgeries, over 500 eyeglasses dispensed, and over 74 general surgeries including myomectomy, hernia, breast lump, and lipoma surgeries.
To be honest, being in Lagos, I didn't expect the level of sickness that we're seeing in terms of the surgical cases, especially in the women. And so that's been interesting. I mean, you go to different areas, you expect different things. In the north, there's a lot of malnutrition and all that. In Lagos, we saw a lot of, massive uterine fibroids. That's something that stood out on this particular mission.
This is Jumoke again. She's very thankful to God and to all the parties behind the Ubomi outreach. We, on the other hand, are simply humbled to be a part of her story. She's already on her journey to recovery, and we hope she continues to enjoy good health.
My name is Ayomide. This is my mom. My mommy is pregnant since it's like 5 years, and they do operation for them. Well, I thank God for my mommy's life. I thank God for this hospital and all the doctor and the nurse. Thanks them. God will bless them in Jesus' name.
Ubomi, meaning life, being something being done with the church and a non-for-profit NGO. There's been a lot of positive synergy, and it's something I look forward to doing more of.
Talking about this hospital with PISTIS Foundation and with Ubomi Outreach, the partnership is something very fulfilling. It's been very wonderful. It's been an amazing experience. This is the first time we would have it. It's so large. Even this is the first time I would be part of such a large outreach before.
So it's been awesome so far. We have been able to see multiple patients. I've consulted on pediatric patients. So we've seen a variety of things, ranging from the common cold to malaria, but also we've seen patients that have had actually heart issues that we've had to refer. We've seen surgical patients that were referred to our surgical unit. So a lot of patients have been seen and have been actually happy about being seen. We've also done a lot of free genotype testing for patients. We have identified some new sickle cell patients that we've been able to provide free medication for, and also been able to connect them to sickle cell clinics here in Lagos. So that has been very fulfilling. People that don't know what their genotypes are have actually gotten their genotype test done for free, and they'll be able to get their results to be able to inform better decisions in the future.
It's been very trying and also very rewarding, since the smiles that some of them actually live here with is actually a very rewarding experience.
We've had babies, which is awesome, and we thank God for that. I mean, it's truly wonderful when you see this life come around, and we're all happy and excited. It has been successful so far. We've not had any incidents at all whatsoever. All lives have been preserved, and we can only return all glory to God. So yeah, so.
Thank you very much, everyone that came. This is the final day, and hope to see you again soon.
My name is Saidat Jumoke Ishao. I am thanking God for a successful surgery. There I heard about the Ubomi outreach by PISTIS Foundation and decided to attend. The surgery was done, and I'm thankful that I survived. I had been very scared of undergoing a surgery for a long time out. Since the surgery, I've been able to do things I couldn't do before, like sweeping and laundry. I thank God for peace of mind and good health. I also thank PISTIS Foundation, my church in Greater Lekki, and my loved ones who have supported me.
Praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
After a week long of tears, sweat, and blood, the vision gets bigger. Our aspiration at the PISTIS Foundation is to do greater, riding on the wings of this major accomplishment. With stories that have touched us and a drapery of testimonies from the lips of beneficiaries, volunteers, and medical practitioners, we have made history. This experience, coupled with the wealth of information about ailments, their environmental factors, and types of interventions, has ignited a fire in the core of the PISTIS Foundation with renewed vigor. The story doesn't end. We get ready for a bigger and more impactful Ubomi in the coming year. From here, it's liftoff.